welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Gun. Stop. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now it's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Yoshibas. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
On 1, ready?
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 Thomas.
And Burrow going to keep it himself. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Gun.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
11 Thomas.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Jamar Chase. It's a gain of 20. First down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up.
on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
12, 12, 12. Here we go.
Third down, here's Brown. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but since the offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw. This will complete to Yoshibats. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is caught. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. 11, Thomas. Cut.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Burrow going to keep it himself.
And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Joe Burrow scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive. Bengals drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brings up 3rd down. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And he is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
11. Here we go. 18.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Able to find Higgins. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Brown going up the middle. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down. Here we go. 180. 12.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this. This one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Kevin McPherson picking off for Cincinnati.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from SoFi. This is Hassan Haskins to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Dino Stone with the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Finding the tight end, here's Will Disley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Chargers first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give up the middle to Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Flip this forward here, down to about the 27. Dino Stone with the tackle.
Second down.
2nd and 5. Throwing now is Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Set. Set.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Moving man is the tight end, Disley. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And
good blocking, and he's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. And the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's out of bounds, but the problem there doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line.
11 empty. Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Not much happening there, just a short game.
At the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
1 quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
11 empty. Hey. 11. Here we go. Stop.
No run here with Brown. And he will not be able to get free. He's picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 11 empty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down, Bengals.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Thomas. Here we go. Right 80. Right touch.
Our carry here for Brown. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert, but I think they left a little bit on the table.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Brown. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
On one, ready?
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
11, 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And the offense will take one here. Timeout is 6. Left on the second quarter clock.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
On one, ready?
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Let's hot. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11. It's just set.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That one is caught. It's Hudson. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Third, they need 8.
12. Here we go. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
34 yards.
First and 10.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go. 11 mighty.
Here's Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Gun.
Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the beast we got, trying to put it loud, but I'm incentivized.
11 mighty. Here we go. 180.
Brown is in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Chargers 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Haskins now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. He'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of
2. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8.
Set. Go. 380.
Now Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On play action, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. B.J. Hill gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play, even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field. The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's going to have the Chargers. And he's going to have the Chargers.
Gain of 4 yards.
In these plays, the decision of what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Can.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. 180.
Now, Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
180. 180.
Burrow now. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st down.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
1-1, ready?
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Stop. 180. Stop.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll begin here on the ground. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5.
Here we go. 11, 11. Wide 80. Wide cut.
Now, Burrow. Forced out wide. Taking off. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Tries for a stop. After picking up the first down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 2, ready?
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 180.
Up the middle they go. And they'll try to drive forward. Not a bad game in these conditions. We'll give them about 5 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
12, 12, 12. 180. Stop.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He is going to have a Bengals first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
A little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense. Challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer was no.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's get set. 11 empty. 180. 180 touch.
They go play action for Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That one finds Chase. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. 3rd down and 3.
Here we go. 11, 11. Dot. 180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. 180.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Burrow here on second down. That's complete. It's Yosibah. Diving for the end zone, but he's not going to get the ball across the plane. They're going to mark him just short. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Pistol here for Herbert. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down to 37. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. To return is Naheem Hines. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
the 43-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chargers.
On first down, right back to Harris. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
On second down, here's Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass is caught. It's Keandre Lambert-Smith.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yards, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's second and 2.
Ray.
Here's Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert-Smith. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Chargers.
They'll run with Harris. A short kick down to the center. Second and goal. Now Herbert. Back home in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and goal. Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's four down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
On point, ready? 11 mighty. Gun. Got.
No run here with Brown. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
Brings up second down.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11. Stop.
Carry here for Brown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. They find Brown out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
Shot. 180. 180 touch. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Again, and here comes Harris. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 brings up second down. And the Bengals...
From the 22 now, here's second down and 5.
Set. Counter.
Another run here with Harris. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Herbert to throw for it on fourth down. He's got a man. It's Harris. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Conklin goes in motion. On the give, it's Harris. And he will get into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score. Chargers 14, Bengals 7.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
46-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Here's Burrow. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
To throw is Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Brown.
32-yard line.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's second down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
On 2, ready?
The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down.
Gun. Shot. 180. Wait, shot. Hot. Shot.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's trying to power forward, but no dice. They're going to stop him behind the line.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when the team needed it.
Will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get it done. An old school, hard-fought game, one in the trenches in the driving snow. Not a lot of points, not a lot of big plays, but they did just enough to get out of here with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Cincinnati.